I want to know why this person is on my while I'm under this Vita.
Look, they never see me cause I'm moving different. I started planning on my moves, had to use precision. I hear them talking out they neck like they noodle missing. Up this 40 out my jeans and see your true religion. So never play with me, I'm never told.
Alright y'all, so welcome to another episode of Living with me, B.Poetique. And today I just wanted to talk about something that I don't really think I've heard anybody talk about, and this is from a passenger's point of view, getting on the back of someone's bike. I think this is an important conversation that we should have, so let's get into that. I know a lot of people, including myself, have had the how can I word this? The urge to get on the back of someone's bike. Like, I used to see motorcycles and I would be like, ooh, I want to get on the back. But I never did, simply because I didn't trust nobody with, ooh, it stinks over here. I didn't trust anybody with my life in their hands like that. So, I didn't do it. Like, I never really got a chance to ride on a stranger's bike as a passenger. And the first time I actually did get on someone's bike was when I got on the back of my boyfriend's bike, and at that point I had already had my own bike. So I got on the back of his bike, and honestly I didn't like it. Like, our helmets were clicking together and that seat is super small. Like, I didn't like it. So that was my one time getting on the back of someone's bike. But becoming a rider, for me, I'm uncomfortable having people on the back of my bike. So let me start that conversation there. If you want to get on the back of someone's bike, make sure that person has your safety in mind. I know that when you have someone on the back of the bike, based on the MS, of course, that you should make sure that person is not heavier than you. You should be able to carry your own weight. So that's one reason I would never have anybody on the back of mine, aside from me being mighty uncomfortable, because I don't like that. But yeah, I don't have what it takes to have somebody on the back of my bike. So I'm just not going to do that. People have asked, but I don't think that's for me. If someone wants you on the back of their bike, make sure they give you a helmet. Don't get on the back of anybody's bike that doesn't have a helmet for you, because God forbid something does happen and you don't have proper protection, you could get seriously injured. Another thing for protection, if you're going to get on the back of someone's bike, wear pants. Burning yourself on a bike is traumatic, and it could leave a permanent mark that I'm almost certain you didn't intend on getting when you got on the back of that person's bike. So make sure you have proper protection. Make sure your legs are covered. Make sure your arms are covered in case there is a fall. If you want to get on the back of someone's bike and you want the proper protection, but you're not a motorcyclist, wear a leather jacket, thick jeans. I would put something under my jeans as well. Wear gloves, and make sure they give you a helmet. Another thing for getting on the back of someone's bike is make sure you know what kind of a rider they are. You don't want to get on the back of someone's bike if they're like a wild rider, if they do risky things in traffic. If you don't like to go fast, make sure you know if they're a fast rider. If you don't like to go slow, make sure you ask if they're a slow rider. There's just certain things that you have to make sure you know about a person before you hop on the back of their bike, because you don't want them to put your life at risk. And honestly, if you don't want to take that chance, just don't get on the back. I want to know why this person is on my Epics while I'm under this Vita. Jeez, it's really windy today. It started to get cold out here in these streets, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like the cold. I don't like the heat, y'all. I can't get right. I can't. But definitely make sure you know what kind of a rider someone is. I've had guys and girls ask me to get on the back of my bike. They don't know how I ride. They don't know that I just started riding. And even when I say I just started riding, they really don't care much. I don't know why. Because operating this machine, honestly, for me, it wasn't easy. My learning curve on this bike, baby, I was nervous for a long time. I took the class in November, and I'm just now getting over my nervousness of riding by myself. So, yeah, make sure the person that you're riding with is not like a cocky person. Make sure that they care about you. Make sure that they haven't had any accidents because of their impulsive behavior. It's just certain things you got to know before you get on the back of someone's bike, honestly, in my opinion. So make sure you do your research on that person before you decide that you want to get on the back. Now, don't let me discourage anybody. Just make sure you say getting on the back of someone's bike could be fun. It's just not my cup of tea. But for some people, they like it. And it also, I will say, it also depends on the bike that they have. I have a sports bike. My boyfriend has a sports bike. And to me, the seating is just not very comfortable. That's probably why I don't like it. If the person had something, I would say like a cruiser, then definitely. If they had a touring bike, then definitely. But on a sport bike, baby, that's not comfortable. It's not comfortable at all. But I wanted to make this short video because it's something that I have not seen discussed from a passenger point of view, and yeah, I think it's helpful. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Chic Riot for the bodysuit. It's really comfortable, it's really breathable, and it's cute. Like, I'm a bodysuit fiend. I like bodysuits because I don't like to pick out shirts that won't be a bother when I put on pants. I don't want to have to worry about keep tucking in the shirt. I don't want to worry about my back being out if I sit down. I love bodysuits. So make sure you get your Chic Riot bodysuit. They come in black and white. Make sure you pick that up, ladies. Alright, y'all, but that concludes today's video. I hope it was helpful for someone that is either deciding to have someone on the back of their bike, or for someone that wants to get on the back of someone's bike. Because, see, another train that don't want me to be great. I don't know why I run into trains when I'm trying to have a conversation. I just want to talk to y'all, and the trains just come out of nowhere. So, sorry. But that concludes today's video. I hope this content was helpful for someone that either wants to get on the back of someone's bike, or someone that wants to have someone on the back of their bike. If you have any suggestions in terms of having someone on the back of your bike or getting on the back of someone's bike, please feel free to drop a comment in the section below. And as always, I'll see y'all on the next one.
Play the hand that I was dealt. I never play for keeps. You love on that, fake it till you make it spree. Flexing like you got the cash, but stretching 50 week to week. I'm here to tell it like it is. Get this game from me. Young old soul with the basics. I'm always 10 toes down any day of the week. I'm never fronting for the streets. I keep it played for me.